Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to make bulk pre-cooked veg. So you need one cabbage, quite a big sort of size cabbage, or at least medium size. Cut it in half. So the way you want to cut these is you just want to make them into squares. So can you see, we're just cutting the edge and then we're just making them into squares. So one cabbage cut into squares. That's it, just chop it in lines and then cut it in squares. There you see. You just want to avoid that hard bit, throw the hard bit away, and then all the squares, that's it, keep it going in squares. And then just because there's quite a lot of veg, you need to put it in sort of like a container or bucket. Again, we're going to do the same for this. We're just going to cut it into squares. And that's it. Again, same. We're just going to cut the whole cabbage into squares. We're going to avoid the hard bit that's at the end. You want to cut all that off and throw it away. Otherwise, when people bite into your veg, it's going to be hard. You can see we're just throwing the hard bit away. And that's the cabbage done. And then we've got one sort of medium-sized cauliflower. Fairly easy to cut. You just want to kind of make them into little bits. Just get rid of all the hard bits. Don't want them too big, too small. Sort of like a mushroom size head, really. But avoid the stalk. Just get rid of all the stalks. That's it. And then you've got some carrots here. Just cut them in half and then cut them in semicircles. You can do one at a time. Two's a bit harder, but you know, we're a bit more skilled. But yeah, just sort of into semicircles. So cut in half and then into semicircles. You don't want them too big, don't want them too small. And just in semicircles again. So a couple of carrots, about three, 4-ish would do. Now this veg is it's good enough to eat as it's pre-cooked. You know, it still has a lot of flavour in. It's quite tasty as well. So if you want a dry veg dish, this is it. But this is the veg that we'll use in every curry. So if it'd be like a veg korma, veg masala, veg vindaloo, anything veg, we've got mixed veg ready. And this is how we cook the mixed veg. So we've got a broccoli here. Again, same with the cauliflower. You want it like a sort of a mushroom size. Cut the stalks off and just cut the broccoli. So just getting rid of all the stalks. And that's it, another broccoli. Now this pre-cooked veg, you can put it in the freezer. I've never put it in the freezer, but I think you can put it in the freezer. And if you've got your base sauce, you can make anything vegetable. This goes in, as I mentioned before, this goes in everything vegetable. From masala, korma, vindaloo. You've got your pre-cooked veg ready there. Just need to add the base gravy and whatever you want to add on top of that. So here we go, just getting rid of all the stalks. And that's done. So we're going to add a little bit more cabbage. One wasn't quite enough to fill up we normally fill up a bucket that's sort of 10 kg bucket. We're just going to add more cabbage. So if you feel like you haven't got enough, just top it up, a bit more cabbage. So that's full up now. And I would say that roughly would do about 60 portions, 50 to 60 portions of veg. So now we've heated it up. It's fairly similar to some of the other stuff we pre-cook. So your oil goes in, wait for that to heat up. Garlic, ginger paste. And we're waiting for the garlic ginger just to cook a little bit. You've got the garam masala, about 1 teaspoon. Just letting that mix in. You've got Panch Puran. So that's a mixture of different spices. You can buy a Panch Puran as Panch Puran, but it's made up of sort of calendula, fennel seeds. So you've got about 3 teaspoons of haldi mixed powder, which is turmeric. Then we're just cooking the spice. Then add your veg in. Wash your veg beforehand. Just put it all in. Some salt. And then we're sort of going to put it on medium gas. So we just got our big stirring spoon. We're just stirring it. And then when it's cooked, you can feel it a bit cooked because the stalk is a little bit soft. After when it's cooked, add your peas and beans in. If you've got frozen peas and beans, just put them in water, rinse them out and put it. Now the key is making sure not to cook the peas and beans too much because they are very soft. It's just going to go mush. The key in all the veg is not to make it cook too much because it is going to go too mushy. So you want it so it's soft and it's cooked, but it's not mushy. Once it's mushy, all your curries, everything's going to, the broccoli, the carrots, all just going to mash up. And then we've got 2 serving trays that we're just putting it in. And it'll do about 60 portions of veg. And there you go, guys. There you have it. Pre-cooked veg. It's ready to eat. So don't think it's not ready to eat. Ready to eat, it tastes great. It's like a dry vegetable sort of side dish, but then you can add that on whatever you like. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm trying to teach you bulk cooking, and I've helped a lot of people. Some people are doing sort of selling curries from their kitchens and stuff, and they're trying to scale up, so they've asked me to do these bulk videos. Please guys, give me a like, subscribe, ask me anything you like, and I'm hoping to help you.